So welcome to Easy Science TV. I'm here to expose certain things that you have to know so you don't have issues with the forthcoming JAMB examinations. So I'm going to lead you through bit by bit. Here, the calculator in JAMB examinations are not meant to favor you. They are not meant to quicken your solutions. As you proceed, I'm going to tell you why, okay, so you don't make mistakes. When you get to the JAMB hall, don't make the mistake of thinking that the calculator there is going to assist you. No, the calculator is meant to slow you down as you navigate these topics, questions under these topics. You need calculator here, right? But I'm going to tell you what you should do to avoid too much reliance on calculator. Over-reliance on calculator is going to slow you down. So I want us to join the class right now. The live class is a free JAMB class. So please do well to join, okay? And don't forget our WhatsApp group. In case you want to join the online class, the other class that I have, please do well to send a message to AZ Science TV. Okay, you are going to be opportune to join my WhatsApp class. Okay, so it's just a token so you can join. Do well to just send me a message to azsciencetv@gmail.com and you are going to be part of us. So I'm still waiting. Who is with us? Who is joining? Who is joining? So we want to know how many persons will be joining. So I'm waiting for more persons. I'm waiting for persons to join. So please do well to join the class. Do well to join the class. It's for your own good. So welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your policy and abide by the community. So we are about to start. I want to know those who are with us. Are you with us? Join us now. Yes, 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 I'm waiting. So I'm going to wait a little before we start. Once I get up to 5 persons, I think 5 to 10 persons, I should. Okay. Once I get up to that, I should be. Thank you. Thank you. So once I get the required numbers, 5 persons, I will join immediately. Okay. I will start the class with immediate effect. So please, let's not waste time. This class is basically for JAMB students, but if you are not preparing for JAMB, you can also join us. So thank you very much. I now have close to 20 people watching. So I appreciate you a lot. Now, there are basic things you need to know about JAMB, and that is the exposure I am going to give to you today, so you don't make that mistake. A lot of students, after preparing very hard, toiling the nights, sleeping no more, doing things that are going to make them succeed, in the exam, they are going to flop. What am I saying? They will flop because to them, they need calculator to do all this. But I'm here to shock you that you don't need a calculator. You don't need any calculator for trigonometry. You don't need calculator for decimals and fractions. You don't need calculator for powers, for roots. You don't need calculator. Even in other areas, in physics, in chemistry, and other business areas, you don't need calculators. So today, I'm going to be revealing some of the tricks that you need to follow so you don't bother yourselves relying so much on calculator. The reason is quite simple. Now, if you look at JAMB calculator does not have sine. It doesn't have trigonometric functions. And I'm sure you are aware. JAMB calculator does not have sine, doesn't have cosine. Okay, it doesn't have tangent. It doesn't have logarithms. So those scientific manipulations, it does not have it. JAMB calculator does not have roots. It doesn't have powers. So these are the risks you are going to be taking if you rely on JAMB. All right. So the reason is quite simple. Now, JAMB is not just an exam, okay? It is a kind of test that is meant to trick you, slow you down, okay, or do any other thing that will distract you from moving. Now, if you look at the key for the computer, okay, if you press the key, it does not work with the calculator in JAMB. I don't know if you have ever seen it, if you have done practice on it, okay? The keys do not work with the calculator. You have to click on the numbers, and you know how much time you can waste. The time you will spend to answer 4 questions will be spent answering 1 question. So that is why I am here today. I don't want you to repeat this examination. So please stay to the end so that at the end of the day, whatever you learn here will contribute positively to the examination you are about to write, including those that are preparing for WAEC, NECO, and other exams like SAT, GMAT, and all over the world. Okay, this will help you a lot. So I'm going to start from trigonometry. Let me start from trigonometry. Now, trigonometry has sine. Okay, we have the basic ratios. We have sine. You need to know sine. You need to know tangents, cosine. You know cosine, then tangents or tan, what we call tan. You should know sine, cosine, and tangents of some special numbers. JAMB usually brings some special angles. They don't bring all angles. For instance, in JAMB, you are not going to find something like angle 50 degrees. You will get angle 50 degrees. What you get are angles like 30, you will get 45, you get 60, then aside this, you might get 70, because 70 is 30 plus, okay, you won't get 70, you get 75, because 75 is 30 plus 45, and the two of them are special angles. So that is why you need to understand their sine, their cosine, and their tangent. Now, what is sine 30? You need to learn the ratios of sine 30, the ratios of, you need to learn the value of sine 30, the value of cos 30, the value of tan 30. So you find the sine, the cosine, and the tangent of 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees, okay, including 150 degrees and 120 degrees. Try to know their sine and cosine. I will teach you the tricks now. So just be patient and see for yourself. What is sine 60? Or let's start from 30. Sine 30 degrees. I'm sure you know that sine 30 degrees is half. Yes. Those who are used to it will know that sine 30 degrees is 0.5, okay, or we call it half or 0.5. Half or 0.5. This is what it is. So whenever you say sine 30 degrees in JAMB, use half or 0.5 as the value. Don't bother yourselves. In fact, there's no calculator in JAMB that will give you this. It's not possible, because the JAMB calculator does not have these functions for trigonometries. So also remember this: cos 30 degrees. What is cos 30 degrees? Yes, it's root 3 over 2. Cos 30 degrees in short form is root 3 over 2. You need to know this. It's very important. Put it in memory. Commit it. I'm going to teach you how this one was gotten. Okay, how this one was gotten in my next class. So in my next live class, I'm going to do this. Okay, do well to join my WhatsApp class. Okay, send me a message to azsciencetv@gmail.com. Okay, azsciencetv@gmail.com. azsciencetv. Science TV. Okay, azsciencetv@gmail.com. Okay, azsciencetv@gmail.com. Do well to send a message through it. Send a message to azsciencetv@gmail.com, and you get, I'll send you the message and everything you need to know so you can join the WhatsApp group. Don't forget that. Then this is 1 over 2. This is root 3 over 2. Okay? Now what is tan? What is tan 30? Tan is opposite over adjacent. So if you get the opposite, what is the opposite? All right? What is the opposite of 30 degrees? So you need to know this. Okay, we usually get it from this. Here is 30. I'm sure we can see the class. Please send a message. Okay, if you have any reservation, let me know. Okay, don't forget. This is 30 degrees. So if here is 1, for instance, here is 1. Okay, this place is root 3. Is root 3. All right, this is root 3. That's what this is. Then here is 1, and here is also 1. Don't forget, it is from here that we get this. All right, so sine 30 is opposite over what? Hypotenuse. So this place is 2. This is 2. This is 1, and this is root 3. So sine 30 is opposite over hypotenuse. That is opposite over hypotenuse, which is 1 over 2. And that is why we got 0.5 or 1 over 2. You must learn these triangles. It's very important. Here is 30. This place is 60. This is 60 degrees. Okay, I'm going to explain this properly so that you don't get it twisted, all right? Don't get it delayed. Just try to understand what I'm doing now. Sine 30 is half because it is opposite over what? Hypotenuse. That is opposite over hypotenuse. Then what is cos 60? I will explain later. Then cos 30 is root 3 over 2. Or, okay, but you may not need this one. You call it 0.8660. But you may not need this one, okay? You may not need this one. You may just have to use this in JAMB and other similar examination. They prefer to use this one, okay? Then what is tan 30? Let's come here and find tan 30. Tan is opposite over adjacent. So this is opposite to 30 over adjacent. That is 1 over root 3. 1 over root 3 or root 3 over 3, right? Yes. This is 1 opposite over adjacent, which is 1 over root 3. Or you can rationalize this. When you rationalize this, you are going to get root 3 over 3. Okay, that is the tan. This is the tangent of 30. Now let me show you another trick. Okay, I hope we are still there. I hope I'm not talking to myself. Please let me hear from you. Let me see your comments, okay, in the comment section, because today is going to be very great, very wonderful. Okay, so let me see from you. Okay, nice. Thank you very much, Mo Physics. I appreciate you. I hope you are all subscribing. I want to see your subscription. Okay, yes, somebody is calling me. Yes, I can hear you. Please, I have a question. Yes, if you have a question, just ask it. Ask your questions, okay? I'm going to look at your question. Just put hash and ask your question. I'm going to take your question immediately. There's no special place for questions, okay? I did not put a special place for question. Just ask me your question. I will answer you right here immediately. There, I'll see your question and I'll answer it. Don't worry. Just go ahead. I know we all have one or more questions to ask. Do well to put in your question directly. Put in hashtag and ask your question. There's no special place for question, okay? So let's proceed. Now, this is sine 30, this is cos 30, and this is tan 30. Do you know that sine 30 is the same thing as cos 60? Yes, it will shock you today. I told you I will shock you. Just look at this. Are you aware that the whole of this is equal to cos 60, right? Yes, that's what it is. You need to understand that sine 30 is equal to what? Cos 60 degrees. Simply because 30 and 60, when added together, will give us 90 degrees. So they are complementary angles. All right? So sine 30 is equal to cos 60 degrees. What it means is that cos 30 is equal to sine 60 degrees. Sine 60 degrees. That's what it means. Okay, please do well to join if you haven't. Subscribe so you can keep getting more content. All right, this is heat period. This is a period where we are working extremely hard to make sure that every student passes his exam. 300 plus is what we are hoping that everybody will get. Okay, no more JAMB repetition. Nobody will watch this and come back to repeat JAMB. That is my dream. AZ Science TV hopes to do that. Okay, so this is cos 60. This is sin 30. They are equal. They will give the same value. Use your calculator to try this. Learn with the calculator, okay? While you memorize all this, learn with the calculator. Then cos 60, cos 30 is root 3 over 2. From this, learn this triangle. This triangle takes care of everything you find here, everything here. In fact, not just this, but this. Okay, everything you find here. This triangle will take care of it. All right, so I don't want to bore you. That's why you can see me putting 30 and 60 here. Cos 30 and sin 60. All right, and sin 30 and cos 60. So we have been able to handle that. You need to know this. This is for trigonometry. Now, there are other things I'm going to tell you about this. Let me begin. I hope you have written this because we have to be very fast today, very quick, so that we don't waste our time. Let me show you other tricks in trigonometry before we go to other areas, other topics. You know, we have about 3 topics to trash today. So now, what about sine 150? Somebody is not looking at this. What about sine 150? What is sine 150? Are you asking me? Yes, now, sine 150. Of course, there is sine 150. Okay? Sine 150 is 0.5. Sine 150 is the same thing as sine 30. I don't know if you are aware. Sine 150 is the same thing as sine 30. You need to learn these tricks, okay? So that you don't waste time. Sine 150 is the same thing as sine 30. And it is the same thing as half. Half or 0.5. Half or 0.5. This is very important. Don't make that mistake. JAMB may decide not to put 30 degrees. They will put 150. So it's the same thing as 30 degrees. Is that taken? So sine 150 is the same thing as 30 degrees. Now, what about the other ones? What about sine 60 degrees? Or sine, let's say sine 120 degrees. What is sine 120 degrees? So check it and see. Okay, sine 120 degrees is the same thing as. Okay, I want to do this one. Do it. Let me see what is going to lead to. Yes, I'll be waiting for you. Put it in the comment section. Let's see. If you have a question, please put it down. I am waiting for your question. Yes, I'm waiting for your question. Sine 180 minus. Yes. Okay, thank you very much. I can see you typing. Yes, 180 minus 60. Okay, yeah, that's sine 60. Okay, sine 120, sine 1, yes, that's 180 minus 60, right? Okay, that's good. I like this. Okay, but what are the values? I want to know the actual values. Yes. What is the actual value of sine 120? That's what I want to know. Okay. Yes, sine 120. Sine 120. Okay. Yes. Okay. I can see you doing that. Sine 120 is the same thing as sine 60. I don't know if you are aware. Sine 60. Are you aware? Sine 120 is the same thing as sine 60. Yes. just know these values, okay? Do you get it? Sine 120 is the same thing as sine 60. So please do well to understand this. If you know this, just forget it. You are done. JAMB will bow before you. Okay? I want you to understand this so that you don't go there and you're having issues here and there. Learn this. Is very important. Now, look at the one for 45. 45. Okay? 45. Here is root 2. While here is 1 and 1. This is for 45. I'm sure you can see it very well. This is 45. I will explain what this means so that we will know exactly what we are doing here. Are you aware that sine 45 degrees, sine 45 degrees is same thing as cos 45 degrees? Don't know if you are aware, but I just want to ask you, do you know this? Remember what I told you? These two angles are complementary angles, right? I told you whenever we have complementary angles, the sine of one will be equal to the cos of the other. So this 45 and 45, add it together, is 90 degrees. So they are complementary angles. And when we have complementary angles like this, the sine will be equal to the cosine. That is exactly, just like sine 60 is equal to what? Cos 30, and vice versa. Please note this, okay? It's very important. But first of all, what are the values? How do we get this value? Let's look at it. We come here, okay? Sine 45 degrees. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. This is the opposite angle, or the opposite side to 45 over hypotenuse. That is 1 over root 2. So we call it 1 over root 2. This is what we have. You need to understand, okay? It's very important. Every JAMB candidate this year should watch this and know this. Please share it to every other candidate if you are watching now. Your friends that are writing exams, let us know, okay? Just put them here. And if you have any question, please share it in the comment in the chat box, okay? But just put hashtag. There is no special place for messages, okay? For chats. I just want to be sure that everybody is included, okay? Everyone is enjoying. So sine 120 is sine 60 degree, okay, angle with the s-axis in the second quadrant. Okay, I love that. Drawing the coordinates will help, sir. Okay, we are using coordinates. All right, that's good. I thank you very much. More physics, you have been the one here. Then I also have Yebstra. Thank you very much. I hope you are subscribing. Okay, please don't just watch. Do where to subscribe. Okay, do where to subscribe so we don't just keep me here. All right, subscribe so that you can keep getting more valuable content from AZ Science TV. Now, I'm going to show you something here that you need to understand. Okay, very important. Please don't watch to the end. Don't watch and go off. Watch to the end, okay? I mean watch to the end. Now, let's leave trigonometry and come to decimals. Now, there's something we need to know about decimals. Okay, I want us to look at decimals critically, because some of us may have issues with decimals. That calculator that JAMB will give to you, it does not have this. That is the problem. Okay, the problem is not you preparing. I know you are already preparing for the exam. Yes, you are fully prepared for the exam, but it does not stop at preparing for an exam. Okay, what is more important is that you are able to navigate all the obstacles even during the exam and deal with all the questions. Now let's look at decimals. Okay, let's look at you know, when you have 20 times 20, what does it give you? Is 2. You know that 20 times 20 is 2 times 2. I don't know if you are aware. 20 times 20 is what? 2 times 2, right? It's 2 times 2, which is 4. Then you, these 2 zeros, you now bring it here. That is how we got 400. Now, let's assume instead of 20 times 20, we now have 0.2 times 0.2. Can you see this? So what is it going to give you? This is 400. This 0 is to the right, but these zeros will be to the left. Is that taken now? So we are going to multiply this 2 times 2, which is 4. How many decimal places do we have here? We have 1, 2. So there are 2 decimal places, which means you are going to have 0.0. This is what you are going to have because there are 2 decimal places. So you have 0.04. Here it's 400, 0 to the right, while here is 0 to the left. So it's not a very big thing. You just have to understand how to navigate this so that you don't waste time. And once you see questions, you should be able to deal with it even while calculating. Okay, don't over rely on the calculator, because it can disappoint you if you are not careful. It will waste a lot of time. So not all the numbers should be punched in the calculator. Only a few numbers can be used in the calculator so that you don't waste your time using all the numbers in the calculator. Now let me proceed. I have some special fractions. Just like we have special angles, we have special fractions. JAMB understands that, and that is why they come in this format. Let me show you something here now. Now, I'm not going to, okay, let me clean this one. Okay, look at these fractions. Look at these decimals. Okay, let's look at some decimals too. What is this decimal going to give us? 0.041 times 0.01. So what will this one give us, for instance, without using any calculator? Do you know that this is 41 times 1? Yes, some students will be asking, how is this 41 times 1? Of course, this is 41 times 1. Because this is 1, and this is 45, and this is 41. So 41 times 1 is 41. You will write 41 here. Do you get it now? So you write 41, then count the number of decimal places. From here, we have 3 decimal places. Look at it here. While here we have 2 decimal places. When you add the decimal places, they are 5. Which means you are going to have 5 numbers. Okay? But out of the 5 numbers, we already have 1, 2. Remember, we are counting to the left. We are not counting to the right because it's decimals. So this is 1, 2. Then this will now be 3, 4, and 5. Once you get this, the next space is for you to now put dot 0. If you count this now, you have 5 decimal places. You have succeeded in multiplying this and this to get this. So you don't need to waste time when you get to JAMB hall. Come on, there's no time. All right. So we have to be as fast as we can. Please ask your question if you have any question. And if you have not subscribed, please do it to smash the subscribe button right there and turn on the notification bell so that YouTube will always notify you whenever I'm coming on live or videos and shorts. Okay, we are doing all of them just for the purpose of making sure that every student performs excellently well, at least very close to 300 and 300 and above. Okay, no student should be scoring low scores. It is not good for competition because you are competing with students from different parts of the country. So this is exactly what we have. Now this is for decimals. Decimals can come in different forms. Even it can come from whole number and decimals. Now look at these numbers. Let's assume we are giving 0.028 or 28, then times 4. Okay, let's say times 2, times 200. Let's say times 200. This is 0.028 times 200. What do you expect from here? It is simple. Okay? What it means is that this 0 is going to cancel the decimal places, 2 decimal places here. So this is 1, 2. This 2 is going to cancel 2 decimals here. Okay, I'm not saying to cancel 2 and cancel 228. No, that's not what we are saying. What we are saying is this: remove 2 decimals. How many decimal places are here? We have 1, 2, 3. It's no longer going to be 3. It will not be 1. It will now be 2.8. No longer 20. No longer 0.028. Why? Because this 0 I've cancelled it. Then we now have times 2. These 2 are equal. They are the same. So when you see something like this, know how to navigate the zeros. Very important. Okay, very, very important. Please don't forget that. Okay, so this is very important. Then once you have cancelled 2 decimal places from here, multiply this by 2. If you multiply 28 by 2, you are going to get 5.6. It's like 28. Don't see this as 28. See it as 28. It's not 2.8. Do you understand? So that when you multiply, you get 5.6, you see it as 56. So learn to visualize numbers in different manner, okay, so that at the end of the day you see yourself moving very fast. Remember that time is very important. The questions are much and the time is very tiny. Okay, so do well to learn this. I can assure you, JAMB this year will bow before you in the name of Jesus. So I wish you well. Okay, now let's proceed. And for our Muslim brothers, definitely you will do well too. Okay, inshallah. So you do well. Now let's proceed. Let's see from here. Let me give you other tactics. Let's go to traditional fractions. What I call traditional fractions. Okay, the normal fractions. What are those fractions? I'm going to give you some special fractions. Okay, do you know that 1 over 2 is 0.5 and 1 over 5 is 0.2? This is special, right? Yeah, it's special because this is 5 in place of 2 and this is 2 for 5. Can you see that? So 1 over 2 is 0.5, whereas 1 over 5 is 0.2. Try with your calculator. Okay, that is, you need to understand this method of seeing numbers like real objects, okay, like touchable objects. Yes, once you are able to see them and see their characteristics, I can assure you, forget it. There's nothing JAMB will do that will scare you. Not to talk of WAEC and other exams, okay? So these ones will not scare you. Don't be afraid, all right? Remember, it is calculation tricks, okay, to bypass JAMB or even avoid their calculators. You can work with JAMB without using their calculators. I can assure you that. I hope I'm not talking to myself. I hope you are there, and I hope you are commenting. So I will always come there to check and to see how we are all engaging. Please do well to engage, okay? Yes. I appreciate you. I can see Murphy. I can see Ifeanyi Mba. Oh, I'm so grateful. Thank you very much. Murphy, you have done so well. Okay, if you enrolled for JAMB, you will not come back again to re-enroll. You are going to definitely gain your admission this year. Okay, Ifeanyi Mba, same applies to you. If you are a JAMB candidate this year, anybody watching me this year is not going to come back again if you have enrolled JAMB, or if you have any friend that have enrolled JAMB, I prophesy the same thing to any of your friends, okay? So thank you very much for joining me. Do well to smash the subscribe button so that you can keep following me. Now, I am not done with this. This is just one of what I am going to be talking about. Now, look at this. It's not all about reading. You read and read. But at the end of the day, you see, even with the effort most students are putting, the result is always very small. Sometimes you ask yourself, are there other spiritual forces against me? No spiritual forces. It is the strategy we prepare with that is the challenge. All right? And JAMB understands that. That's why they take advantage of that to make sure that they slow us down. Now, let's proceed. Do you know that we already said that half is 0.2, is 0.5, right? Now, what is 1 over 4? What is 1/4? 1 over 4 is 1/4, right? What is 1 over 4? Do you know that 1 over 4 is 0.25? 0.25. Why? How is it 0.25? I'm going to explain why it's 0.25. This 1 over 4 you are seeing here, this 0.4 you are seeing here, let me show you how it is it is, okay, let me not clean it. Look at it. This is 1 over 4. 1 over 4 is same thing as 1 over 2 times 1 over 2. That is 1 over 4. Okay? 1 over 4 is 1 over 2 times 1 over 2, right? Now, what is 1 over 2? Look at it here. It's 0.5. So, 1 over 2 is 0.5. Times, what is this 1 over 2 again? It's still 0.5. So, put it here as 0.5. Now, I have told you, remember I told us at the beginning of this class that we should not see this one as 0.5. See it as 5. If you see it as 5, 5 times 5 is what? 25. Oh, this year, JAMB will bow. It's 25, right? Look at it, 25. Okay? Then once you are done writing the 25, count the decimal places. How many decimal places? This one has 1 decimal place. This one has 1 decimal place. That's 1, 2. So which means in this number, we are going to have 2 decimal places. Just look at what I'm going to do now. We already have 2 numbers, right? And we want 2 decimal places. So just count 1, 2, and put dots here. Then put 0 here. That is how, look at it. That's how you get this. This is a JAMB tactics. This is for 1 over 4. Don't forget that. 1 over 4. Now my question is this. What is 1 over 8? Do the same thing. 1 over 8. Yes, who can do it before I begin? 1 over 8. So I want you to do it. Okay? Mr. Ifayomba, please do it. And my brother Physics. Yes. Try and do it. Okay? Murphy Sins. See. Try it and see. Okay? Mr. Ifayomba, also try it. Okay? Yes. Let's see. Who gets it first before we start? Okay, that's 3 times. Oh, Murphy says, thank you very much. I'm so happy for you. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you very much. Yes, Murphy since got it. Okay, this one is half times half, then times half. All right, that is what it is. Okay, and when we change it to fraction like this, becomes 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.5. That's 3 of them, you see. So remember I told us, don't see this as decimals. Becomes 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5. 25 times 5 is 125. 125. Okay, then count the decimal places 1, 2, and 3. So there are 3 decimal places because here we have 1 dp, here we have 1 dp, and here we have 1 dp. All right, that's 3 dp. So we count from here 1 dp, 2 dp, 3 dp. Then put dots and put 0 here. That solves it. So 1 over 8 is 0.125. But you don't waste time going through this if you already understood how it appears. All right, so what it means that 1 over 8 is 1 over 8 is 0.125. Okay, so I do hope it is quite understood. Now, same applies to the second one here, which we are going to deal with. 1 over 5, 0.2. Okay, so we are going to also follow suit in this manner. So I hope it's understood, and please keep sharing, keep engaging, keep chatting, okay, and keep joining me. I do hope that this year is going to be the end of your attempt to JAMB. It's going to be success all the way this year. So thank you very much for joining me today. This is AZ Science TV. If this is what you love, don't forget to always watch our videos and our shorts. Always available. Thank you. And if you are preparing for JAMB, if you are preparing for WAEC, don't forget our lesson is going to start very soon. Immediately after JAMB, we are going straight to a complete class for JAMB, for WAEC and NECO, so that every student will boast of scoring very high, A+ this year. Thank you very much. So let's proceed to the next one. Now, remember, I said 1 over 5. Okay, we've done, okay, 1 over 5 is 0.2. Yes, I hope this is quite understood. 1 over 5 is 0.2, while 0.5 is 1 over 2. So what you call half or 1.5 is actually what we have done. Now this is 0.2. What if we now write 1 over 5 times 1 over 5? That's 1 over, let's call it 1 over 25. So 1 over 25, we now know what it is, right? 1 over 25 is the same as 0. Okay, let's not go there first. The same thing as 1 over 5 times 1 over 5. So what's this going to be? It means 0.2 times 0.2. This is how to beat calculator. Okay, beat any calculator, not just the JAMB one. But we are focusing on the JAMB one because that is the greatest challenge we have when we get to the exam hall, because we don't have any other means of calculating. Okay, so if we do this, 2 times 2 is 4. So we are going to write 4. That is, see it as whole number. See this as whole number and deal with it straight away. Then 0, we have 2 zeros, right? Or better still, there are 2 decimal places. And we have only one number here. So what we are going to do is to put 1 0 here before bringing dot here. So this is 2 dp. Because there are 2 dp here. Then before putting 0, you see it, this is the answer to this. I don't know if you actually got it. Just understand these primary numbers, those small numbers, then use the numbers to deal with the bigger ones and forget it. What is JAMB? Come on. All right, we can always make it through. Wish you the best. Excellence. All right, so that is what we have here. I want you to do this one 1 over 125. 1 over 125. So let's try this one. Try this. Let's see. Yes. So 1 over 125. This is 25, right? 5 times 5 times 5. Yes. This is 5 times 5. So let's try. I'm going to watch and see how we are going to do this. So let's quickly do this and put it in comments in the chat. So I'm waiting. I hope you are there with me. All right, I'm waiting for you. Yes, Murphy since I hope you have subscribed. I'm waiting for you. Yes. So that is 1 over 25. I'm waiting for you. I'm here for you. Okay. Yes. Okay. Murphy did it. Murphy sees. See. Thank you very much. Yes. He got it. Murphy, it's like a scholar. Okay, I'm going to give you an award very soon. Is a science will give you an award very, very soon. Okay, just be getting set. Very soon, maybe before the end of this year. So we'll give an award to some special people who have been very wonderful to us. So according to Murphy, since CE, yes, this was what he did, and I'm sure that every other person would also want to do the same thing. This is 5 times 5 times 5. All right. So this is 1 over 5 times 1 over 5 times 1 over 5. This is very important, and that was what Murphy did, okay? Although he went direct this way, it's okay, as long as you understand the tactics. It's to beat time, that's why we are here. So each of these is 0.2, which means we have 0.2 times 0.2 times 0.2. Just something like this. So Murphy just went from here to here. You see how simple it is, right? So that's great. Now the next phase is to multiply 2 by 2 and by 2. Don't bother about the decimals. I always tell people, okay, don't do that. A JAMB candidate should not even do that at all. Don't attempt it because it's dangerous. This is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8. So just write 8 first. Write 8. Once you are done with 8, the next thing is how many decimal places are here. We have 1 decimal place here, we have 1 here, and we have 1. So we have a total of 8, or we have a total of 3 decimal places, right? 3. But we already have 1 here, which means we are going to add 2. Look at it before putting the decimal. That's 1, 2, 3. Then place this here. Thank you. So let's clap for Murphy CE. Okay, I appreciate you very much. This is exactly what he did, and he got the answer on point. No, there was no stress at all. So this is for 1 over 125. So it means that we're actually following. Please, if you want me to do something else, let me know. Okay, put in the comment section the next topic you want me to teach. Okay, in my next class, let me know. Okay, that's what we are going to be doing this time, because this is a very hot season. The season is very close. By 14 or so, JAMB begins. So our class is starting early April. 1st of April, we'll start our heat up class. We call it the heat up class. It's a REMA class that's meant to break JAMB into pieces and grant you the request this year. Okay, we'll not come back next year and be talking about JAMB. No. Come on. Okay, so that's what we are talking about here. So thank you very much for being here. Please do well to subscribe. I do hope you are subscribing. Don't just watch me without subscribing, okay? Don't watch without subscribing. AZ Science TV appreciates every of its subscribers, and we are very much grateful to every one of you, because we know that without you, there will be no AZ Science TV. Yes, I will be here talking to who? You understand what I'm talking about? So thank you very much. So let's proceed to the next phase. This is very, very important. The next phase is extremely important. Okay? Extremely important, because students fear powers and roots. They run away. What are you talking about? Power? No, I don't have power. So they run away. Okay, so let's look at powers now and roots. If you want me to repeat this topic, no problem. I will do it in another class. Okay, another series of our JAMB challenge. Don't forget our 300 plus. We are very much right here. So thank you very much. I hope you are watching and subscribing. So 3 decimals. Yes, 3 decimal places. Oh, use our life. Say, okay, you are a lifesaver. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate you, Murphys. You have been very fantastic. Mr. Mba, I thank you very much. You have been something else, I must confess. All right, then let's look at powers. Yes, how do we deal with powers and roots? How do powers relate to roots? Remember, we are dealing with JAMB, and JAMB deals with some special numbers. So don't bother yourself when you see JAMB. Just understand their tactics. Let us look at powers. Let me start with the smallest number. You remember, it's good to start from the foundation. Let's look at numbers like 2. Yes, let's look at 2. When you square 2, what does it mean? What does 2 squared mean? It means, okay, let's even start with 1. Let's say 2 raised to power 1. It means 1, 2, 1, 2, as in just 1, 2, not 2 up to 2 times. Okay, so it means 2, 1, just 1. But what if you have 2 square? It means 2 times what? 2, right? It means multiply 2 times. So there's some students who usually make this mistake. Look at it. When you have 2 square and 2 raised to power 3, some students will make, because they find 2 times 2 here, this 2 times 2, they will now multiply 2 times 3. So we write 2 times 3. This is wrong. This is very wrong. So don't do this in JAMB, okay? I'm going to show you what you are going to do. Please don't do this. What this means is that multiply 2 3 times. 3 times. That's why it's 3. So it means 2 times 2 times 2. I'm sure this is understood. I'm just starting something, okay, new here. So I'm going to take these powers to decimals so that we understand what we are saying. All right? So what if we now have something like, okay, we have even done something like that here. But we want to deal with it this way. What if we now have 0.2 raised to power 3? Okay, this is what we are going to do. 0.2 raised to power 2. Let's say 0.2 raised to power 2. Remember, it's same thing as 0.2 times 0.2. And we know what this will lead to, right? We know what it will lead to. This will lead to 0.04 because we've done it before. 0.04. Yes, that's what it will lead to. So, without wasting time, we now go to a more powerful powers. Let's look at the more greater powers, because this class is going to kill JAMB, okay? And we are going to bury JAMB here. Yes, what am I trying to say? I'm not trying to say negative, I mean positive, okay? We are going to make sure that JAMB sees us and be proud of what you are going to become. So this is powers and this is root. Look at root. When you have a root like this, some special roots that you see in JAMB, you will find it. If you have something like 4, you already know root 4, right? We know root 4. Okay, what root means is that what number are we going to multiply by itself once to give us 4? Multiply by itself once. Okay, the answer is 2. Okay, the best way to do this is the same thing as, you know that this root is the same thing as 4 raised to power half. I don't know if you have seen this before in indices. Have you seen this in indices? Yes, if you have seen it, let me know in the comment section. If you have seen this being transformed to this form in indices. I will explain how it is done so that you don't waste time. Okay, please, I hope I am not alone. I hope we are still watching. Okay, thank you very much. Now it makes sense. Okay, thank you, Muffin, since always there. Only 2. Oh my goodness, you guys are wonderful. I appreciate you a lot. Right? So this one is this. Look at it. First 4 is same thing as 2 raised to power 2. This 4, this 2 raised to power 2. Okay, and this is raised to power half, right? Raised to power half. So since we already have this raised to power this, don't forget this one here, we cancel this because they are multiplying each other. So we are left with 2 raised to power 1, which is just 2. Okay, that is why the square root of 4 is 2. Do the same to any square root. But remember, there are some special roots. Okay, if they are not special, don't worry. Don't worry. If you have a root like this, if you have a root like 8, relate it with this one. What do we now have? Okay, this is a sword. This is going to lead us to radicals. JAMB loves radicals. In fact, JAMBs are always radical with their questions. That's what you need to understand. Okay, I hope my speakers are still on. Hope I have not turned off my speaker. Okay, yes, the speaker is still on. So thank you very much. Yes, somebody is okay. Murphy, since thank you very much. You are here with me. This is raised to a half, right? This is what's going to happen here. Okay, this one here is 4 times 2. You guys, it's going to be 4 times 2. This is going to be 4 times 2. And both of them are raised to power half. So what it means is that we'll have 2, this will be 2 squared raised to power half, and this 2 raised to power half. We can just leave these 2 alone because it will remain inside the root. This is going to end up being a radical. This one here will give us what we got here, which is 2. So our final answer here will be 2 to the square root of 2, something like this. This is how it's going to end because it does not have a rational square root. So this is not a rational root. Is that taking? So thank you very much for being there, always being here. I appreciate you because your presence here is what makes sense. Please don't forget to subscribe. Subscription is very important because it encourages AZ Science TV to keep bringing in content online. And if you have any questions, let me know. Any question at all. What do you want to treat next time? Calculus or what? So we are done with this. I'm going to let it go. Let's go straight to matrices. Yes. How do we use calculator? Matrices, not to waste our time. Some students are going to waste time dealing with matrices. Okay. So let me deal with matrices and binary numbers today so that we will not have any issue. Now let's look at matrices. Now, what are we interested in here? We are interested in determinants. Okay, determinants. So if you are told to evaluate, let's evaluate. Evaluate these numbers. Let's look at 0, 1, 0. Then this is 2, 4, and this is 3, and this is, let's say this is, okay, let's call here 5, and 1 and 4. Or 1 and, yeah, 5. Okay, let's call here 5 or for anything, okay? Look at these matrices. This is another way that JAMB uses to waste students' time. You don't need calculator here in the whole of this thing that you are seeing here. This is almost an empty thing. Let me show you what I'm talking about here, okay? Mofisins and Bar and every other person, please, if you are watching, I want you to bring in your comments so that I can know you and familiarize with you, okay? That is how it works because this is a communication class. It's a live class, it's not just an online class. Who will test this one? Who can solve this one? Mofisins, can you do it for us? Mofisins, okay, yes, okay, that's very wonderful. Now, I love the way he did it. That's quite fantastic. It's good. I love this. But let me show you. Do you know that? I appreciate you for doing this. Okay. Remember, we want to save time because the calculator in JAMB, nothing at all. Okay, it will, if this is determinant. Remember, we usually put plus here, minus here, and plus here, right? Yes, you will agree with me, but we are not doing it here. If you look at this page, you will see zeros, right? Always follow the path of zeros. I love zeros here. When I see numbers here like this, and I see zeros here, I love it a lot. Okay, we are not going to use this here again. We are not going to follow this path. We will now follow the here down. Instead of putting plus, minus, and plus here, we are going to put the plus here. Put your plus here, put your minus here, and put plus here. Then cancel this one. We don't need this one anymore. Okay, let this go. Is that taken? So I want to show you this trick so that when you get to the exam hall and you see something like that, even though it's just 1 0, follow that part. If those zeros here, follow this part so that you can cancel 2 areas. Okay, now let's go. You see these zeros, no matter what you do, these zeros will not appear in your final answer. The zeros will wipe out anything you do. So forget about these zeros. Just focus on this 1. So write -1. Just write -1. Then what do? This is your bracket. This is your bracket. Remember your bracket, there is a minus at the middle, right? Definitely. This minus is from matrices, determinant of matrices. So the zeros are gone. Forget about the zeros because we are coming this way. If it's here, follow the zeros as well. Then this is -1. Cross the row, cross this row, and cross this column, which means we now have 2, 4, 1, and 5. Okay, we now have this one here and this one here. We have this and this. That's what we're going to use. Don't use any other thing again. The zeros will wipe out anything you are doing here. So let's proceed. 2 times 5 is 10. Write the 10 here. Don't waste time. Then 1 times 4 is 4. Write the 4 here. Forget every other thing. I don't know if you understand. Forget it. All right? Forget it. So what is 10 minus 4? Yes, because this is 4, right? Why this is 2 times 5, which is 10. So this gives -1. Open bracket. 10 minus 4 is what? 10 minus 4 is 6. And the final answer, if you open the bracket, is -6. Don't waste time when you find zeros like this. Okay? Don't include the zeros. And that solves it. That ends the work. So you can see how very powerful, how wonderful it is. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have not subscribed, please do a smash subscribe button. Come on. Okay? Second row has the answer. Okay. Oh yes, only the second row has the answer. Thank you. Oh, movies. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes, movies. Only the second row has the answer. So you don't need to bother yourself bringing this one in. All right? You don't need, because the 0 is here. I want you to do this one. Let me give you one challenge. Let me call this challenge. All right? Let me call it challenge. Where are we seeing on the board so that I don't put it in the wrong part? Okay, let me put it somewhere close here. I'm going to put it here. Okay, sorry for this. I'm going to put it somewhere here. Try this one here. Okay, this is okay. Let me put it somewhere close here. I'm sure it will help a lot. Try this 0, 1, and 4. Then okay, let's try. Let the 0 be here. You just follow the path of zeros. This is 2, 4, 6. And this is 8, 2, 1. So let's try this. Try this. Evaluate this. Evaluate. So let's evaluate and see. Just like we did this. Let's do this. Okay? Let's do it. So it's always very straightforward, easy, time saving. It does not waste time. Just follow the path. Okay? Follow the path that has 0. Instead of following this way, you follow this way. Okay, so we are going to follow this way and get the answer straight. No waste of time at all. There's nothing to be worried about when you find something like this. Okay, when you find something like this, there's nothing to be worried about. Okay, you got the answer, right? Yes, you got. Okay, minus 46. Okay. So let's proceed and see. Yes, because it's the same thing. This is -1 too. This is also -1. So Muffin just gave us an answer. Minus 46, which is 46, right? Which is 46. Okay, that's what he got. Now let's try it. Let's not bother ourselves. Okay, this is 0 and this is 0. So this is -1. Bring in -1 here. Bring in the brackets. Once you are done with -1, cross the row and the column. We now have 2 times 1, which is 2, minus 8 times 6. 8 times 3 is 24, so that's 48. Yes, he got it. He got it. This is very wonderful. You must be a genius. This is minus 46. Okay, and that gives us 46. Wow, that's great. That's great. Yes, AZ Science TV class for you, Murphy since CE. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. You have been very wonderful. So this class has been very interactive and very fantastic. So thanks to Mr. Mba, most especially Murphys. I appreciate you. Murphy since CE. I appreciate you a lot. This is AZ Science TV. Please always join us online. Send a message to AZ Science TV. Please, I want your message. azsciencetv@gmail.com. gmail.com, please, not at yahoo.com, at gmail.com. azsciencetv@gmail.com. Please, Murphy since C, I want to hear from you. Mr. Mba, I also want to hear from you. Okay, I will be very happy to have your Gmail so that we can keep communicating. You can send me your number through this so that we can always communicate, or through this I can get your email. From there we can communicate. Okay, remember, JAMB is still very much closed and we don't want any one of you to have any complaint at all. If you have any question, send it to this Gmail. I always access this Gmail. All right, so very soon I'll get a separate number, then I'll give it to you. But our WhatsApp number is also there, which you are going to use, but this is very much accessible. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. Also, Mr. Mba, Mr. Murphys since C. So I appreciate you a lot. You have been, in fact, you are the fan of today. Okay, you are the fan of AZ Science TV live today. So when I post this video, I'm going to appreciate you there. Thank you very much. All your comments, I'm going to take note of them and make sure that it is very much available when this video goes live. Do well to watch it too, because it is a very fantastic technology, okay, that you can use to finish JAMB without any problem at all. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. I pray for you. You are going to succeed in the forthcoming JAMB. I'm sure you are a candidate. If you are a candidate, please let me know. Murphy since TV, when you send me a message, let me know if you are a candidate. Okay, I know we are not able to interact so much because the class is the major thing that we are focusing on, which is very important. So I know that Murphy is also a very good student. Yes, obviously, with the answer he has given to me is something else. Okay, yes, you are something else. Thank you. I'm going to say goodbye here. I know it's very painful to have someone like Murphy and every other viewers that contributed from any part of the world. I appreciate you a lot because your presence here actually made this class what it is right now. Okay, I'm feeling very fired. Thank you. AZ Science TV wishes you the best, and always join us. Join us on Saturday next week for another edition. I wish you the best. And for now, goodbye.